Good? Yep, we're on. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Franklin High School for WIAA Boys Soccer here live on Zaleski Sports. Elijah Vangsalata alongside Matt Peck tonight here, and had a little bit of technical difficulties to start the game. And, of course, while we were having those technical difficulties here in the first minute of the game, we already have a goal here. Zayden Zhang getting us started, scoring 1-0. The Sabres lead on the Greendale Panthers. Homecoming week for these Franklin Sabres. Last game, they beat Kenosha Bradford 3-0 to open up homecoming week. And tonight is a Woodland West versus SEC conference matchup. When the ball down the sideline to Asa Ross. Ross is going to cross it over into the right side, a little bit too much on it, and it's going to stay in bounds. And kick right back. Zayden Zhang here already with the goal, passing it right back inside in the middle. Good defense, though, by the Panthers that time. Kicking it out of bounds that time is Elijah Lapointe. He's got a good name. Yeah. Lapointe crosses it over to the middle. No, I thought you were talking about his first name. Yeah. And Franklin got a different goal from last time. Number 0, Quinn Kaufman, will be the guy in the goal tonight instead of Rishi Suryavanshi. It's going to make it easier for me to pronounce tonight for sure, but Greendale gets his attack blocked. Grisham Blado, or Dominic Mala. First attack of the night for the Greendale Panthers, though. Panthers 2-8-1 on the year. Not too great of a season. Last game they tied. Let me check real quick. Kicked out of bounds that time by Leo Eroldi. Had their schedule up just a minute ago. As Greendale's about to get a corner kick. Greendale 2-8-1 with their one tie coming against St. Anthony. Their 2 wins against West Dallas Central 6-0 and against Pewaukee 2-0 earlier in the year. So that one's kicked outside out of bounds, and the possession will go back to the Sabres. Sabres come into this game 8-1 with their one and only loss, unfortunately, against their rival, the Oak Creek Knights. 2 really good teams in the conference. That was a really good game. That could have been a good game for us to do. 4-3, the Knights defeated the Sabres. Always classic when those 2 teams go at it, both of our home schools this year. Yeah. I guess people can make that claim too, but I won't say it right now on air. But I guess I will, but Franklin has pretty much dominated that for football's sake. Got a really good coach in Lewis Brown, which we will have on tomorrow night. Kenosha Bradford versus Franklin Sabres football tomorrow night. And on homecoming night, those guys got the homecoming dance Saturday night. They got Forest Park, right? Yep. Franklin retrieving the possession right back. Zayden Zhang through balling it up the middle. And they're going to reset, try to find the attack on the right side now. Just moving the ball around. Everyone's going to get their touches early. There's Grisham Blado. Back to Zhang. Couple Greendale defenders on him. Gets it away before they come right at him. And that one's just kicked out of bounds. A possession will retain with the Sabres. 5 minutes into the game today. We're going to read some sponsors here. Tonight's game is sponsored by Visit Marshfield. There's always something fun to do in Marshfield. Go to visitmarshfield.com to see upcoming events and the latest winners in Best of Marshfield Contest 2024. That's visitmarshfield.com, and follow them on Facebook. Franklin looking to get something going here after their first goal in the first minute. They got something. Goal! I think that is Jackson Blado. that scored the goal that time? It'll be 2-0 Franklin in the first 6 minutes of the game. Grisham Blado with the goal, and he's been one of the biggest guys on the Sabres team. Last time we had him on, he had 2 to 3 goals. And we had him on against Waukesha North. We've had him on for 2 conference games. Like I said, it'd be sure fun to do that Oak Creek versus Franklin game. That's always a neck and neck game. Last year, those two faced in the playoffs, and Franklin actually got the best of them in penalties in the end. It was tied 1-1. That's when they actually do those. Instead of that, they do ties in the regular season if they tie, because they got to actually get a winner. So the first 2 goals of the game for the Sabres, Zayden Zhang at the 1-minute mark and Grisham Blado at the 6-minute mark. Greendale trying to look to get something going here as Keenan Might takes the ball over. Franklin is coached by George Mayorga. Spoke to him pregame here. We will be doing an interview with them if they win tonight. And Greendale is coached by George Kniezek. Not the best start for Kniezek's Panthers this year. Not what they imagined, 2-8-1 with that last game with the tie. But their 2 wins haven't been too eye-appealing this season so far. But this Franklin Sabres team, I tell you what, there's something this year. Only losing 1 game to a really good Oak Creek team, but I'm sure they don't want their 1 loss to be against their rival. Franklin looking to get on another attack here. Been doing really well so far on the crosses. And it's going to just be punted out of bounds, and it will stick with the Sabres. Fleet Farm is here to help you gear up for hunting season. Shop their huge selection of scouting and concealment must-haves, safety essentials, and Blaze Orange gear. Shop the entire selection of hunting gear from all the brands today at Fleet Farm. 8 minutes gone by here in the game. WIAA Soccer on Zaleski Sports. Elijah Venkselot alongside Matt Peck with you guys here again tonight. 2-0 the Sabres already lead if you're just joining us. As that ball's kicked out of bounds, and it'll retain with the Sabres. We're going to talk about our schedule a little bit coming up here. Tomorrow night, once again, we will be here for you Franklin Sabres fans for the last game of homecoming week between the Sabres and the Kenosha Bradford Red Devils. Not sure I forget what Kenosha Bradford's record is, but Franklin obviously is 5-0. The big win last week against their rivals, Oak Creek, 52-21. A couple of garbage time points for the Knights, but 15 seconds into that game, the Knights got a touchdown, and then it was all Franklin after that. Keenan Might is just going to concede that ball right there. Looked like Elijah Pupovats is trying to chase him on that one. On Greendale. Nice through ball that time from number 9, Dominic Mala. Mala's going to try to take it himself down the field. Let's see if he crosses in. He does, and it's going to be deflected by Greendale defender. Franklin retains the possession, though. Caleb Dukic just going to take that one out of bounds. And it'll stick with the Sabres for a corner kick. Next week, we got Oak Creek's homecoming week. Next Monday, we're going to have a new feature on Zaleski Sports. I think it will be one of the few games we've had on Zaleski Sports with boys volleyball at Oak Creek between Racine Case and Oak Creek. We'll have that on Monday, and then girls volleyball Tuesday, Oak Creek versus Case, and then Oak Creek versus Case most likely next Friday on Zaleski Sports and Football. Franklin has a shot on goal, and the goalkeeper, Caden Meyer, who is one of the captains for this Panthers team, right on it. Muhammad, Franklin back with the possession again. Zayden Zhang gonna pass it over, trying to get the pass right back. But a couple Greendale defenders right on him, right back up to Grisham Blado. Blado trying to set something up here for the Sabres now. Mala. And take it to the outside, and I think I heard a whistle, and it's offsides on the Sabres. Possession will go right back to Greendale. At Burn Pit Barbecue, we bring the bold flavors at Wisconsin straight to your grill. Order now at burnpitbarbecue.com and get your free shipping with code SPORTS at checkout. At Burn Pit Barbecue, veteran-owned, Wisconsin-made. That's burnpitbarbecue.com. All right, we're going to take a quick game break here. More boys soccer coming your way on Zaleski Sports.
Did you know? At Franklin High School, the career and technical education spaces are currently overcrowded and lack sufficient workstations for participation in larger, scalable project work. There is currently a lack of project storage space, and some areas are not ADA compliant, hindering inclusive participation. Upgrades are needed in our effort to prepare students for increasingly popular industrial career paths. Your vote matters.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 2-0 the Sabres lead on the Greendale Panthers. Just a little over 12 and a half minutes gone by here. The Sabres controlling the game early against the not-so-high-skilled Greendale Panthers team this year. Showing a lot of fight in a lot of their games, like their last game in a draw, but just haven't found their footing so far this year. Elijah ranks a lot alongside Matt Peck here. 2-0 Sabres once again on the Greendale Panthers. Franklin pretty much controlling the ball the whole game so far. It's a nice volley that time by Greendale. Save that ball that time for Greendale. That was Brady McCraven's. Eroldi controlling out of the right side, through balling it up the middle, right to Meyer. And he's going to punt this one away. Uh-oh, good possession this time. Oh, looked like they had a pretty clean look. Pupovac is trying to gain the possession that time. But the Franklin defenders just right on it that time. Nice move that time, crossing over the middle. Zhang again. Zhang is going to almost score right there. And then from far away, the goal is in. That is number 14, Dusan Novakovic. His first goal of the night. So all three goals for the Sabres tonight, coming from all three different guys. Zhang, Blado, and Novakovic. So 3-0 Sabres early here. Could we be in store for a potential 8-goal game tonight? Franklin really just setting the tone here. 14 minutes into the game. And Franklin once again controlling the possession right off of it. Something to keep in mind, though, for this Greendale Panthers team, they got a couple guys out sick tonight. So they are down a couple players. Seth Filal, Ryan Hajewski, and Mikhail Seelick. Possession back to Franklin. We'll see how many goals these Sabres can put on the board before half. Mike controlling it on defense. Moving it around to his buddy. Leo Eroldi is playing as a center mid today. Eroldi out to Blado. And now they're just playing keep away early on. 16 minutes into this game. Through balling it up the middle. Back out to Zhang. On the right side. Greendale defender lost its footing. That time a shot on goal. Good effort that time by Asa Ross, but even better save by Caden Meyer that time. Franklin has had several shots on goal already here in the first 16 minutes. Coach Mayorga's Sabres being aggressive very early here. Novakovic. Back to Zhang. Zhang going up the middle. Here's Blado. Back to Zhang again. Oh, give and go right back, and a goal that time by Christian Blado. I think that's his second goal of the night. It's kind of hard to see the numbers, so I'm not 100% sure that that was him. Dukic scored the goal that time. So like I said, again, Franklin spreading the love around tonight. 4 goals already here in the first 17 minutes of the game. They're already halfway to the 8-goal mark, and we're not even halfway through the first half. We might be getting out of here early tonight. The JV game ended in an 8-0 final in the 70-minute mark, I believe, around there. Franklin defeated Greendale. A lot of the guys in JV look pretty small. But gives them time to develop to get onto varsity in the next couple years. Goal kick for Greendale now. Greendale looking to attack here. One of the rare appearances of them getting the ball on their side of the field. And Franklin just going to take it right back. And goes out of bounds. And the ref signals Sabre ball. Going with the middle here. Trying to get a shot on goal. They're just going to concede it and put it right back in Caden Meyer's arms. Oak Creek Automotive is your local full-service auto repair shop, proudly serving the Oak Creek and Franklin area since 1989. From regular maintenance and upkeep to brakes, belts, climate control, electronics, and great deals on tires to keep you on the road and getting where you need to go. For your auto service needs, bring your vehicle to Oak Creek Automotive on South 27th Street in Oak Creek. Just a little under 20 minutes gone by here in the game. The Sabres lead the Greendale Panthers 4-zip, halfway to the game over mark, if you will. If Greendale doesn't score, got to win by 8 is the WIAA rule here in soccer. But it's been pretty good so far here. Franklin, George Mayorga has got to be pretty pleased tonight here. Four different players for 4 different goals here today. Like I said, spreading the love tonight. Some of the fans asking for handball. Looked like it went off his hand. They finally called there, and we're going to take a quick game break here. More high school soccer, boys soccer, live on Zalesky Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Boys soccer here, high school soccer here on Zalesky Sports. 4-0, the Sabres lead on the Panthers. Elijah Vanksala alongside Matt Peck here. 21 minutes gone by. 4 goals by 4 different players, like I said before, if you're just joining us. Nothing going tonight here so far for the Greendale Panthers, though. Going down the field, Asa Ross. Back to Blado. Blado's going to take a shot on goal, and it's blocked. And Blado's going to actually get it back himself as the Greendale defenders just aren't going to get anything to it. And a pass to Zhang. Zhang has a shot on goal, and off the left crossbar, no good. Crossbar 1, Zayden Zhang 0 on that one. Off of the left post. And Greendale gets the break on that one. It could have made it 5-0. A lot of these players on this team play for the select team Croatian Eagles. Down the street, 76th Street and Ryan pretty much, where they play. My brother, who actually goes to Oak Creek High School, he used to play for the Knights and the soccer team. Played for them as well. Very good organization there. Very good developed players for these Franklin Sabres soccer boys. Franklin looking to get something going here in the through ball is blocked that time by Farouk. Ali Farouk. But Franklin, just like that, gets it right back, and another shot on goal, and a good block that time by Caden Meyer. Right on it. 2 missed opportunities for the Sabres that could have made it 6-0 already, and now we weren't even 25 minutes into the game. But it sticks 4-0 here. Caden Meyer, you know, he's got a couple of goals gone past him. He's done a really good job, and that's why he's one of the captains of that Greendale Panthers team. Strong going to lightly pass it over to the right side. One up the middle. Staying onside that time is Asa Ross on the pass. He's going to look to cross it over up the middle. He does, and no one there that time for the Sabres. Want to remind you of another sponsor for tonight. Just like these players bring their best on the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service. Four nothing Sabres gone by here. Over the half of the first half gone by here. Ajay alongside Matt Peck here. Second boys soccer game here in the Milwaukee area on Zelsky Sports. Both times Franklin Sabres. We'll see how things work out, but we might be able to do the playoffs for these guys and the Oak Creek Knights potentially for soccer. Both teams really good. Yep. Probably Franklin most likely since we haven't got Oak Creek on. I don't know for sure about Oak Creek yet. We want to, but we will see. Yep. There's someone that wants us to really get Oak Creek on, but I won't say who. As Franklin gets that ball kicked out of bounds, and it'll stick with the Sabres. We try our best to get all the teams involved here in our home schools here. We've done that so far with football. It's going to be our third game in a row, I think, with the Sabres for football. First 3 weeks we were with Oak Creek, and then last 3 weeks we were with Franklin. I think it was a handball that time. Grisham Blado gets called for handball. The possession is going to go right back to the Panthers now. Hearing whistles from maybe different fields too. I think football's still practicing on one of the practice fields right now. Again, me a little confused here as one of the players shoved somebody on this field here a little bit. Gave him a little push that time. The ball goes right back to the Sabres. Gabriel Eads checking in for the Sabres. And Franklin, once again, just slowing it down, playing keep away, trying to find somebody going on here. Yeah, I've seen that a lot today. Greendale's players just giving it right back to the Sabres. I'd say 80 to 85% of the possession tonight has gone to the Sabres. I don't think the Panthers have had a shot on goal yet tonight. Quinn Kaufman, relatively easy day for night so far for him. And that's actually a good thing because you don't have to get him involved, even though he's a really good goalie. As Franklin's going to get a corner kick here as we hit the 29th minute of the first half. And a header out that time right back to Franklin, and the field goal is good. Soccer ball goes through the field goal post. A little bit too high on the shot, though, for the goal. You got to aim a little bit lower. Possession will go right back to Greendale. Marinkovic checking in for the Sabres now. Greendale not trying to get to that ball that time. Looked like he could have kept it in bounds. Marty Henning. But he just lets it go. Playoffs are coming up in a few weeks for most of the fall sports. What do we got for football? 3 more weeks till the playoffs? Soccer, we got a couple more weeks. 4 weeks. It's crazy to think that the high school football season is going to go into pretty much when Thanksgiving is, almost a week before. In the back, yeah. Move it to mid-August. A lot of the soccer games play mid-August as well when they start.
My opinion for football is they should start the first week of September after everyone goes back to school and have the state championship 2 weeks later than
Oh, you don't want it on? You don't want it?
everyone wants it in December. It's been talked about.
I think instead of, well, would you almost consider taking a week off for Thanksgiving then? Or just playing on Saturdays? On a Saturday?
No, people still they play on Fridays in Illinois.
Black Friday?
Yeah, they play on Fridays in Illinois in that situation.
That'd be pretty interesting playing a high school football game on Black Friday. Indiana too.
Yeah.
But this year, for at least it's a week before Thanksgiving when state football is, right? I think it was like that last year as well, from what I remember.
That's how it's always been.
Yeah. Ball goes right off of Kukarozovic. Frankly, getting the ball on his side. Kukarozovic, a pretty tall guy on the team for the Panthers. As good lane down the field right now. And, ooh, good defense. Even better defense that time by Giancarlo Lechuga.
They actually haven't scored.
Yeah. Greendale doing a good job holding their own right now after 4 goals in the first 15 minutes of the game. Make it about 15 minutes since they've had a goal. But they have a chance to put another one on the board right here on a corner. Anthony Turtle going to set this one in. Ball goes right back out of bounds, and the ball will go back to the Sabres now. A big shot on goal from about the 20-yard mark. Just a little bit too much on it. And Franklin, they definitely had over 10 shots tonight. Got 4 of them to hit. But the Sabres have been attacking all night on this Greendale Panthers team that they know they pretty much take advantage on here. It's almost like a trap game. It's the Panthers 2-8-1 with the 8-1 Sabres. That's a little bit too high. The first shot of the night for the Panthers doesn't go through. That was number 2 that time that was taking the shot, Anthony Bird. Got a pretty good look at it, and Franklin doing a nice job. One of the first times tonight Quinn Kaufman has had to be aware of his job as the goalie tonight. Ethan Eads calling for the ball. Franklin trying to get a goal out of it, and they're not going to get it. Ethan Eads. Putting it right back in the middle. Mihailo Marinkovic. So again, Franklin moving the ball around really well tonight. Through ball. It's deflected, and it's going to stick with the Sabres on the side with a Panther defender just coming up, try to steal the ball, get an attack going. Can't get to it, though. Another through ball, just a little bit too far, right to the goalie, Meyer. We're about to cross the 35-minute mark here. 5 minutes left here to go until the half. We'll be running a couple of our ads here at halftime. No halftime show for soccer. We'll be running a couple ads before the half. Let's just wait till half. We got 4 minutes. Ball's going to go right back to the Sabres. Ethan Eads going to kick it off to the right corner. Back up the middle, and a Franklin! Ooh, just missed it. That's the idea, though, on the attack. A near goal that time. And once again, Franklin almost had another pretty good shot on a goal. And Franklin's still pressing, really pressing pretty well right now. And, oh. Hard shot that time as Joshua Morris. Running into his defender. Four minutes left here until the half. It's parent night here tonight at Franklin High School for boys soccer. So the parents will go down at the half and talk with their players and get acknowledged at half. Going up past the middle. Greendale regaining possession here. There we go. Greendale's starting to get a little bit of an attack going here. They got a couple numbers here, just a 2-on-2 right now, and good D by the Franklin defender that time. Be a goal kick for the Sabres. Closing in on 3 minutes after to go until the half. Oh, look at that in the behind us. That beautiful sunset tonight here. Beautiful night. Not too cold tonight here, not too hot. It's definitely hoodie weather. Fall season is upon us here in Wisconsin, but you never know. We could get one of those 90-degree days again randomly in October. Just don't want any of that snow yet. Two minutes left to go before the half. Goes out of bounds, retain possession for the Sabres. Be a throw-in. Ken outside to, well, a deep shot right there, and another kick is good again on a field goal, but Dominic Mala just a little bit too much on that one that time. So we're closing in on the final minute of the first half. 4-0 the Sabres lead on the Greendale Panthers. Sabres looking to go 9-1 with the win tonight. Stefan Lazic checking in for the Panthers now. Greendale getting another attack going here. Losing control that time is Pupovic. 10 seconds left in the half. Franklin try to get one more goal here before the half. Maybe not. They're just going to let it roll out, and that'll do it for the first half, ladies and gentlemen. The Franklin Sabres lead the Greendale Panthers 4-0 here. High school boys soccer on Zaleski Sports. We're going to take a couple-minute game break here. More after this on Zaleski Sports.
Elevate your flavor with Burn Pit Barbecue. At Burn Pit Barbecue, we're bringing the bold flavors of Wisconsin straight to your grill. As veterans, we know the importance of quality and commitment. That's why every rub and sauce we make is gluten-free, all-natural, and crafted right here in Wisconsin. Order now at burnpitbbq.com and enjoy free shipping on your first order with code SPORTS. Visit burnpitbbq.com today. Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
At Fleet Farm, we're all about your everyday, but not just any old day. Here, every day's opening day. Every day's a school day. Every day's a monster day. And every day is too short. Whatever makes your day, Fleet Farm's got everything you need for everyday life.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Did you know? At Franklin High School, our outdated culinary and family consumer sciences areas have not kept up with upgrades conducive to a modern culinary education. Safety and space are a concern, hindering inclusive participation. Students are overcrowded as they utilize utensils and cooking stations during hands-on learning. The lack of space limits the curriculum offerings and capacity for student participation. Your vote matters.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Did you know? At Franklin High School, student enrollment exceeds the capacity to hold all school assemblies in our current gymnasium. We must rotate participation, which is inefficient and inadequately serves our student body. The configuration and size of our weight room does not meet the minimum square footage requirements recommended for athletic participation. Our pool currently doesn't meet WIAA standards for meets, and the infrastructure is failing. Additionally, the confined space limits community participation. Your vote matters.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now. Elevate your flavor with Burn Pit Barbecue. At Burn Pit Barbecue, we're bringing the bold flavors of Wisconsin straight to your grill. As veterans, we know the importance of quality and commitment. That's why every rub and sauce we make is gluten-free, all-natural, and crafted right here in Wisconsin. Order now at burnpitbbq.com and enjoy free shipping on your first order with code SPORTS. Visit burnpitbbq.com today.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Did you know? At Franklin High School, the career and technical education spaces are currently overcrowded and lack sufficient workstations for participation in larger, scalable project work. There is currently a lack of project storage space, and some areas are not ADA compliant, hindering inclusive participation. Upgrades are needed in our effort to prepare students for increasingly popular industrial career paths. Your vote matters.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're Elijah Vinksala alongside Matt Peck here. Boys high school soccer here on Zaleski Sports. 4-0, the Franklin Sabres lead on the Greendale Panthers. So we head in the second half. All 4 of the Sabres goals came in that first half. In that first 15 to 16 minutes of the game. The senior captain, Grisham Blado, has a goal. Caleb Dukic has one. Zayden Zhang has one, and Dusan Novakovic has one. So Franklin spreading the love here in the first half, and George Mayorga, the head coach for the Sabres, got to be pleased with the Sabres' performance here against the 2-8-1 Greendale Panthers. So here we go here to start the second half. Greendale starting with the possession. And Franklin working right at it right away. Couple reserves guys in already for the Sabres. Grisham Blado still in though. Blado gonna try to do a couple juke moves here, and they're gonna kick it in, and offsides.
Offsides, defense.
Goal kick for the Panthers now.
So it's a 5-yard penalty?
That's for tomorrow night. Tonight's game is sponsored by Lee Mechanical. Lee Mechanical is your comprehensive solution provider, offering a wide spectrum of services including plumbing, sheet metal work, welding, pipe fitting, and process piping. Lee Mechanical also offers great career opportunities. Visit selectlee.com to find out more. Minute gone by here in the second half. Franklin controlling the ball a lot on their side early. Sabres looking to go 8-1 on the year. Only loss of the year coming 1 or 2 weeks ago, I believe, against their rival, the Oak Creek Knights. 4-3, they fell. But other than that, they beat some pretty good teams here this season. Woodland West versus SEC Conference matchup tonight. Last time we were here for a soccer game, it was SEC versus Classic 8. And the SEC got the best of them in that one. Got some really good teams in that Classic 8 conference, though. You got a really good Muskego soccer team, which they are playing Franklin next Saturday. Franklin's going to get tested next Saturday against those guys. Really good team as Zayden Zhang is going to set up for the goal kick here. The free kick, I should say. Or Grisham Blado is going to fake it, and he's going to give it off to Blado now. And, oh, just a little bit too much on that one. Ball was rolling pretty fast until Blado was a little bit too late to the goal. Franklin controlling the ball here again. Down the field, trying to get a good attack here. Nice slide tackle that time from Greendale. Goal kick out to the other side. Franklin going to throw it in now. Once again, we want to remind you guys of our schedule here for the rest of this week and next week. For the rest of this week, tomorrow night will be our final game of homecoming week here for the Franklin Sabres. Kenosha Bradford will take on the Franklin Sabres tomorrow night. for a homecoming football matchup. And then the students have the homecoming dance Saturday night. And then next week, we'll have our other homeschool's homecoming week with the Oak Creek Knights. Starting with boys volleyball on Monday, girls volleyball Tuesday night, and maybe Racine Case football against Oak Creek next Friday night. All that coming against Racine Case. Then, wow, we are flying by, though, this season in fall sports. Winter sports right around the corner. Got some really good basketball, boys and girls, coming up. We're going to have for you guys on Zaleski Sports this winter. Zayden and Jean going to control it up the middle, and it's deflected that time, but regaining control. And Mard got blocked, and a little shove on the back, and that's going to be a foul on Franklin.
How many yard penalty?
If that was football, that would have been a 15-yard penalty. That would have been like a pass interference type call.
Necessary roughness.
It's a free kick now for Panthers.
Do I go steal the ball right now?
The ball goes over the Franklin defender's head. Greendale trying to get something going here, and Franklin just stops it right again. It's what they've been doing all night tonight. That's why Greendale still has a goose egg on the board. Kicking it out down the field, and another goal kick coming up. Missed header that time by Kukarozovic. Trying tempo to the left corner. The one man on him kicks it out of bounds, and the ball will go back to the Greendale Panthers. Might be a promising attack coming right here for the Sabres. Oh, good move that time by Grisham Blado. He's going to take a shot on goal. Misses it. Trying to rebound it right now. And another shot on goal. Missed that time. Trying to volley its way in. Grisham Blado had the first shot. Two quick shots on goal for the Sabres. Couldn't execute on them. And Greendale once again trying to take it down the sideline. It'll stick with them. So we're almost 8 minutes into the second half here. Glad you guys could join us here tonight. Boys soccer here on Zaleski Sports. Elijah Venksalata alongside Matt Peck with you. Producing. Doing a really fantastic job producing tonight.
Send this to the Hall of Fame.
A lot of camera work for soccer. That's the thing, though. You don't have to do too much camera work for soccer, but you do have to do a lot of camera work for soccer, but not a lot on the scoreboard. Just because it's running clock the whole game. It's true. Leo Aroldi on the right side. And just kicks it out of bounds. Sabres will give the ball right back to the Panthers. Thanks to our game day sponsor, Advanced Dental Specialist. Advanced Dental Specialist in Franklin, an oral surgery office where patient comfort and satisfaction is our #1 priority. Advanced Dental Specialist on Loomis Road. You want to know where that sponsor is? Just think of where the Franklin Public Library is. Right across the street on Loomis. Franklin about to get another shot on goal. It goes right over. They've had about like 5 shots on goal here in the first 10 minutes of the second half. Franklin's still picking up right where they left off, staying aggressive and keep getting their shots on goals. What's up? Well, if they were to hit all their shots, we would have been out of here. Not even 20 minutes into the game. Instead, we're here 50 minutes into the game now. Franklin, once again, threatening the attack. And then this shot on goal is no good. A good save that time by Caden Meyer, the captain, as we approach the 50-minute mark of the game. Corner kick for Franklin now. Just going to try to stick my head out the window, but the cord doesn't reach that far, so. Corner in, headed out of bounds by a Greendale Panther defender. Stick with the Sabres, probably a throw-in from around the 25, 20-yard line. Good header by Jack Grishamblade. I don't know why I keep trying to say Jackson. Franklin resets again. Gabriel Imard. Zayden Zhang, really speedy. Cutting it down, trying to cross it over, and the field goal is good again as he gets a little too high over it. Not goal, but field goal. I've had a couple of... Yep. Well, that's the 45-minute marks, halftime in pro soccer. 90-minute games. Here in high school, it's 80-minute games. If a game ends in a tie, or if we are tied at a certain score by the 80-minute mark, the game just ends there, no extra time.
I'm kidding.
4-0. Franklin. Greendale gets a good look right here, and going right on top of it is the goalie, Quinn Kaufman. Hasn't had too busy of a night. Good save that time. Hasn't been too busy of a night for the Sabre goalie, Kaufman. And a couple shots on goal tonight for Greendale, and none of them have executed. Once again, going down that left sideline. And a shot on goal, good block that time. And it's been a fair share of good defense by the goalies tonight here in the start of the second half. First 10 minutes gone by. Both goalies have got their fair share of saves. Header goes over Greendale's head. Franklin will try to set it up again. A little bit too much on that pass, and the possession is going to go right back to the Sabres, or Panthers. I'm going to remind you guys, post-game show coming up later. Franklin going to get the possession right back here. The Sabres win. I will be going down and interviewing head coach George Mayorga in our Zaleski Sports Highlight House play of the game. The game ended right now. I wouldn't know who it is because everyone's had their fair share of goals here tonight. Different person has scored every time for the Sabres. That's also a good thing as well. Knowing that you have a really good team. Multiple guys having a good chance to score. Good punt that time. And the Franklin defender just going to let it go out of bounds. Possession goes right back to the Sabres. Keenan might control the attack here right now. Blado resets. In the middle, shot on goal. Another great block that time by Caden Meyer again. Doing a really great job tonight despite the 4 goals. Hasn't allowed one yet here in the first 15 minutes gone by in the second half. Missed set that time. And he touches it up the middle. That's the idea for the Panthers, just a little bit fast of a pass that time on the through ball. Franklin looked to go fast now. Might on the right corner. And cross it in. And it's right to a Greendale defender, right back to a Sabre, and another Sabre's going to take a shot on goal once again. Another beautiful save by Caden Meyer. He's had several good saves here to start the second half. So we're 16 minutes gone by here in the second half of the game. 25 more minutes left to go. Might on the shot on the goal. Oh my goodness. That one had a really good curve on it, and Keenan Might with his first goal of the night. And once again, the Sabres get another new player to score the goal. 5-0 Sabres now make it their first of the half. So first goal was Zayden Zhang. Second goal, Grisham Blado. Third goal, Dusan Novakovic. And the last goal of the first half, Caleb Dukic. And now Keenan Might with that last goal. So 5 different players for 5 different goals for the Sabres. And they can just continue to share the love with the goals. Franco trying to keep this possession going here, trying to go fast with trying to get another goal here. As they're going to get another pretty good shot right here. Oh, maybe not. Oh, oh. It's a hot shot. Good sportsmanship, though. Looked like Blado was going to get ready for the shot, and then one of the Greendale defenders going airborne. And that'll set up a, not a corner kick, just a throw in for the Sabres. Glad the Greendale player and Franklin okay on that play. Oh, a deep shot from the goal. And Meyer just getting the fingertips on it. A couple substitutions coming in now for the Sabres. Corner kick for the Sabres. Just goes over the head of Might. It sails out of bounds. Franklin going to keep it here. And some tiki-taka here. spreading it all around, and another offside call that time. I'll go right back to the Panthers now. Franklin going to get another shot on the goal right here, and before it went to Meyer, a couple of Greendale defenders right on it to slow down the kick to make it easier for Meyer to save, as he's going to punt it away now. Tries to settle it down, and Franklin right back on it. Going up the middle from the 20-yard line, moving it up, trying to find somebody open on the cross. Greendale still doing a pretty decent job on the defensive end. They're the reason why this game isn't over yet. And Franklin's going to get another shot on goal, and it's blocked that time. Ooh. Hard hit. That was number 4. No, that's Braden Kyson. Saving another goal right there. Instead of having Meyer save it that time, as it sails out of bounds. Possession goes right back to the Panthers with 20 minutes left here to go in the game. Sabres lead 5-0 on the Greendale Panthers. Franklin will get the ball right back again. Some more subs coming in here for the Sabres. Anthony Turto checking in for the Sabres. Keenan Might with a good feed over the middle, and it's just going to be kicked out of bounds that time by the defender on Greendale, Giancarlo Lechuga. Losing the footing that time for the Sabres. Gabriel Imard. Good defensive attack by the Panthers, and they're looking to get something going here. Has a couple numbers. Who's going to get to it first? Oh, my goodness. The Franklin defender speeding over to it and beating out Brady McCravens. It's going to be a throw-in from about the 20-yard line here for Greendale. Controlling over that side. It's going to be kicked out of bounds. Almost trying to save it that time. Sails out of bounds, and we'll go back to the Sabres. Good cross up the middle. See if they could set up a goal opportunity right here. Gonna cross it over and kicked out of bounds once again by Lechuga. Senior captain defender is one of the lead guys on the defensive end for the Panthers. Good kick down the field. And once again, Franklin defender beating him to it. Beating McCravens to it. Pass deflected that time by Wenlick. And the ball is just kicked out of bounds. Last touch by the Sabres, and it sails out. I'll remind you guys one more time that tomorrow night we will be here for the Franklin Sabres homecoming football game between them and the Kenosha Bradford Red Devils, 7 p.m. Matt Peck will have you guys on the call for that. And we got Oak Creek's homecoming week next week. One boys and girls volleyball game Monday, Tuesday night at 6:30. And still waiting to confirm on if we're going to be doing the Franklin Racine Case game next Friday, as the My24 network will be there as well, trying to figure out a spot in the press box for next week.
Antonio Palladino would say, why not Oak Creek?
Franklin's got a really good soccer program as well. That's going to be offsides. You know, they're going to let it fly as ref on the bottom signaled the flag up. They're going to let it play here as it's 5-0 here. Still under 15 minutes left here to go in the game. Ladies and gentlemen, if this game stands, we will be going down the field and interviewing Coach George Mayorga and our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game. I'm going to probably let Coach pick if they hold on to this one. We'll see who he picks. It'll be a fun one here because we got 5 different players on the Sabres who have scored goals tonight. Foul call that time on the Sabres, and the ball will go back to the Panthers. A little bit of a shove again. If you look at how many shots the Sabres have had on goal, you might be thinking, like, this game could have been over pretty quick, but just look at how good of a job that Greendale has been doing on defense still. Just shows that they don't want to end this game early. Just want to keep going here. 5-0. The score is still. Just got a little bit over 10 minutes left here to go in the game. 13 minutes. 12 minutes, pretty close to be exact. Keenan Might looking to get an attack going now. Going to cross it over to the middle. Wide open lane, and the shot on the goal. Ooh. Curved a little bit too much left on that time. Almost made it 6-0 for Franklin as Asa Ross was looking to join the party of a new Sabre trying to score every time. It's pretty interesting here. A couple days ago, we had our first, not us, but up north at Kakana, we had the first boys volleyball game. Wouldn't that be something? Boys volleyball combined with soccer. Kind of like a Frankenstein of sport. Boys volleyball game there was Kakana versus Kimberly. Looking to get more sports on the network as the channel keeps growing. Franklin getting another shot on the goal. This time it's through. We'll see who that goal was. 6-0 Sabres now. I believe it was another new player that scored the goal. So that will make it 6 players to score the 6 goals today. Keep spreading the love tonight. Mihailo Marinkovic with the goal that time. It was hard. Had a hard time seeing the number. Just got some confirmation from the Franklin parents outside. So 6 different players scoring the 6 goals tonight here for Franklin. They are 10 minutes away from putting this game away and improving to a 8-1. Let me just make sure. Yep. 9-1 record on the year. I think we're within territory to say the Sabres can pretty much hold on here and control it unless some miracle happens here. Some Miami Miracle type stuff, like a last second. They would have to get a goal like every minute pretty much at this rate, but stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Here post-game, we will be going down to the field and interviewing head coach George Mayorga and our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game. Once again, I won't be picking the player most likely because we got 6 different guys scoring different goals here tonight. It's going to be a corner kick now for the Panthers. Kicking it on the inside and a little bit too much on it, out of bounds. Go back to the Sabres. All Franklin really has to do here the last 9 minutes realistically is just keep moving the ball around here and making sure nothing else happens. Trying to keep the 0 on the board here for Greendale. Quinn Kaufman has done a masterful job tonight, even though he hasn't done too much. Good look at a shot that time. Good defense in the end, though, for the Sabres. Franklin going to get on the attack again. A little bit too much cutting outside on the sideline. Greendale ball here with a little under 8 minutes left here to go in the game. Grisham Blado crossing over in the middle. Headers into the, just outside. Just a little right to the goal that time. Would have made it the 7th goal of the game. That's the idea, though. Goal kick now for the Panthers. The reserves into the game now for both teams. Still a couple starters in the game, though, for both teams as well. Grisham Blado still in the game. Try to get a shot on the goal. Good block that time. Franklin kind of control it in the middle here. Going to get a good look at it and right to the goalkeeper, Caden Meyer again. Again, he's done a really great job today despite the 6 goals given up. He's the reason why this game is going through the full way through. Oh, new goalie now? Geraldo Jimenez, I think, is in now, but both of the goalies have still done pretty good job tonight, despite the 6-0 lead for the Sabres. Blade is going to cut it up the middle. He's going to get a shot on goal. A little bit too much on it that time. He's frustrated with himself on that one, too. Thought he had one right there. I don't know. The defender was right next to him, though, so kind of gave him a little bit more pressure in that one. Closing in on the last 4 minutes left here to go in the game. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, stay with us. After this, I will go down to the field and interview head coach George Mayorga and our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game. We'll see who that is. Nasonville Dairy postgame show. And then we'll be right back here with you guys tomorrow. Matt Peck will have you for Kenosha Bradford versus for Franklin. I almost said Oak Creek. He's just saying, used to saying both. I don't know. Probably be, honestly, thought Oak Creek played against Franklin last week. It could be closer with Bradford and Oak Creek this year. Bradford did beat Kenosha Indian Trail a couple weeks ago. So they're not completely one of the bottom teams in the conference. They don't have Melvin Gordon no more, the NFL legend. I think they once stayed in, was it 2012 as well? 11. You remember the exact year?
Yeah, that's what it was. I remember watching it.
Yep. Led by Melvin Gordon. Offsides. Maybe. Maybe not, and they're just going to let him play with it now. And the lead ref doesn't blow his whistle. Just kicks out of bounds. So we approach the last 2 minutes of the game. Goal kick for the Sabres. Quinn Kaufman has been in goal all night, and I don't think they needed to really use him too much tonight. How good their defense has been. Keeping the score at 0. Remember last time when we did Franklin versus Waukesha North. Waukesha North had a last-minute goal, so can't rule out a score yet for Greendale, but pretty sure Franklin just has this one wrapped up on a shutout incoming. As we close in on the final minute of the game. Greendale's going to look to get a shot here, and the shot goes over that time. Pupovac that time. A little bit too high on that shot on one of their few shots on goal. Franklin just going to take their time now here. May try to get one more goal here before the end of the game. And that ball stays inbound in the left corner. Going to cross it in, and header a little bit too high that time by Zayden Zhang. See if they could get one more here with 10 seconds left for the Sabres. They're just going to take a long shot here, and that'll do it. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's final 6-0. The Franklin Sabres defeat the Greendale Panthers in the non-conference WIAA boys soccer matchup. That'll do it. I will go down to the field now for our Nasonville Dairy post-game show with head coach George Mayorga in our Zaleski Sports highlight house of the game, to be determined right after this on Zaleski Sports. Test, 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 test.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our Nacerville Dairy postgame show. Fresh cheese curds made daily at nacervilledairy.com. The Franklin Sabres got the win 6-0. We're here with the Franklin head coach. Is it George Mayorga? Talk about how you guys just spread the love tonight here. 6 goals tonight, and what'd you like from your guys? Everyone knew that score tonight.
Yeah, they definitely had the confidence going in, and they kind of executed what we've been talking about. We talked earlier kind of about our game plan, things that we've been struggling with, and today they kind of put it all together. So it was good to see that happen.
Thank you for your time, Coach. We're joined here by our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game, Zhang. You got us started tonight here, and just talk about how you guys really just got the job done here tonight.
Yes, sir. I think it's all about preparing for the game, and all of us really came together and played as a team, and we all really this was kind of the first game that we all bonded together, and we all played as a team, and we all contributed for each other and not just ourselves.
So we do a fun thing here at Zaleski Sports for our player of the game. We're gonna give you the mic, and you're gonna look at the camera up there, and you're gonna say your full name, and then you're gonna say I'm in the house, and I'm gonna count you down from 3, 2, 1. All right. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Zayden Zong, I'm in the house, baby.
Yes, sir. Congrats, guys, on the win. We'll see you guys probably again in the playoffs. Thank you. All right, that'll do it tonight here from Franklin High School. 6-0. The Sabres defeated Greendale in a non-conference boys soccer matchup here. That'll do it tonight here. We'll be back right here tomorrow night for Kenosha Bradford versus Franklin Sabres football to wrap up conference play, or wrap up the homecoming week here at Franklin High School. So Elijah Vinks-Salad and Matt Peck signing off on Zaleski Sports.